YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's Real coming through another video for y'all. So look, you gotta put yourself in better positions to be successful. Okay, some of y'all already understand that. Some of y'all already know that that is what you gotta do to become successful, but you don't exactly know how. All you gotta do is start. All you have to do is begin. And once you begin, once you start, you're going to start getting the knowledge from the experience that you have from doing certain tasks. Okay, a lot of us have a misconception that we have to be experts at something that we don't even know how to do, something that we have never tried. That is completely wrong. We're not going to know everything at the beginning of our journey. Once you finally start doing something, once you start doing something for yourself, you're not going to know everything, and you have to learn from experience. You have to learn from the actions that you have took over time. You have to learn from the problems that you face, the challenges that you will face on that journey. But you will never learn if you don't try. So it's a difference between a thinker and a doer. The doer is always going to do, and the thinker is always going to think. And which one do you think is going to go further? The doer, because they're putting in action and they're learning from their experiences to become more knowledgeable and more smarter and find better, efficient ways to do things to put themselves in better positions to be successful. So stop thinking and start doing. You could be 10 times smarter than the person who is actually doing, but the doer is going to get more farther than you, more successful than you, simply because they're doing and you're not. So start. And if you haven't started, hey, you're just going to continue to stay where you at. But if you have started and you're just looking to be in better positions to be successful, okay, that's a different issue. You're comfortable. Do not be comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable in your positions. Always look for more. Always look for the next best thing. Okay, let's say for instance, okay, you already started, right? Okay, let's say you started going to the gym. You started going to the gym, you got a nice little routine going, and 3 months later, 4 months later, you look at yourself and you look the exact same. Okay, you gotta find improvements. You gotta find better ways. So the issue might not be your routine. Your issue might not be working out. Your issue might be your diet. Okay, now you understand, like, okay, in order to get bigger, in order to see results, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, change my diet. I'm still eating fast food. I'm still eating candy, but I'm working out 4 to 5 times a week. Well, I'm telling you, that's not gonna cut it. You showing up every single day hitting the gym is not gonna cut it. You also gotta have a better diet. You also gotta start eating better if you actually want results. Because if you work out for an hour and a half, you doing cardio, you doing all these things, and then you go eat a burger and some fries, do you think you're gonna get any results? No. So put yourself in better positions to be successful by going through the adversity, going through the challenges, going through the things that you have to do, you know what I'm saying, to find the knowledge from the experiences. Once you have the knowledge from your experiences, you become able to put yourself in better positions by doing certain things differently. Once you change your actions to the good actions that will help you get to your goals faster, you will become successful. You put yourself in better positions by learning, by always looking for more, always accepting challenges. Once you accept challenges, you become smarter, you become wiser, then you could upgrade, then you could go to that next level. But you can't go to that next level if you're running away from challenges, if you're running away from adversity. You gotta love the game, and you gotta learn from all of your experiences. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to know nothing so you can know it all. But a lot of us aren't doing that. A lot of us get comfortable. We get our first win. We got our first pay raise. We got our first promotion. We see a little bit of progress, and we're cool with that. But that wasn't your end goal. Your end goal was to be the most successful that you could be in whatever it is that you're doing. And how do you do that? You got to continue to want more. You got to continue to desire to be the best you could be, even though you're getting a little bit of success. You always got to want more. You always got to look for more. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.